This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it's 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday here in the morning sprint.
It's about time for Phelps Field Neighbor Day. Destiny Richards is live with what you can expect there.
Sydney Charles has up-to-the-minute details on that wildfire smoke from Canada that's affecting millions across the U.S. right now.
But today is a weather alert day. Let's get right to Mark with your forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. In that first alert weather and that weather alert day, it's due to some rock and thunderstorms that are expected to come in later on this afternoon. Right now, computer models have it at 2 o'clock or so. We're going to see that roll across. Some of those thunderstorms could contain heavy rain. Again, some very gusty winds and the potential for some hail. So we're going to keep an eye on that for the timing. High today, 87. We're going to have 84 into Coeur d'Alene. When we look at our forecast today, yeah, those thunderstorms and that rain shower starting potentially afternoon.
Well, some breaking news this morning. Ukraine began its long-awaited counteroffensive against Russia just hours ago. Ukrainian troops had been gathering at strategic locations near the front lines recently. Two Ukrainian officials confirmed to ABC News that an active phase of the Ukrainian counteroffensive is now underway.
More breaking news this morning. Conservative evangelist Pat Robertson has died at the age of 93. Robertson, the founder of the Christian Coalition, was one of the most prominent Christian broadcasters and entrepreneurs in the U.S. He is perhaps best known for creating the Christian Broadcasting Network, home to the talk show The 700 Club.
And major cities across the U.S. are dealing with hazardous air quality conditions this week as smoke from Canada's overactive fire season gets pushed south. As of Wednesday, 75 million people across the East Coast are under air quality alerts due to that smoke. From the Big Apple to Philadelphia to D.C. and as far south as North Carolina and Georgia, officials are warning families to stay indoors. One expert says being exposed to the current air quality in New York for 24 hours is equivalent to smoking 6 cigarettes. Right now, airnow.gov says that the air quality index for New York is 215, D.C. is sitting at 313, and Philadelphia 361. Weather experts say that the smoky haze could last for days.
The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho college students last fall does not want cameras allowed at his upcoming trial. Bryan Kohberger filed a motion to exclude cameras in response to requests from a group of news agencies, including 4 News Now, to allow cameras in court. In his opposition, Kohberger's attorney writes that audio-video coverage has become material for news outlets and social media accounts to, quote, espouse their unfounded opinions. A judge will hear arguments on the issue at a hearing later this week.
The Spokane School District is joining a lawsuit against multiple social media companies. Meta, Snapchat, Google, YouTube, and TikTok are just some of the companies included. Spokane School Superintendent Adam Swinyard gave his support to join the lawsuit, saying social media is poison. The civil lawsuit looks to hold the companies accountable for how they use and manage their products, alleging the social media companies have exploited the brains of our youth.
You may not even notice them, but license plate camera readers are up around Spokane County. In some areas, they're being used to help law enforcement solve crimes. Last week, police say a man attacked a woman on a hiking trail in Liberty Lake, and police arrested that man with the help of that flock camera you're looking at that captured the suspect's car and license plate number. There are 19 of these cameras around Liberty Lake helping law enforcement solve crimes.
We've been live this morning at Phelps Field talking about Phelps Field Neighbor Day. It's a free event to attend with your family. That's a celebration of all things aviation history in the Northwest. From planes to helicopters, you'll be able to see it all up close and even take some rides. You can go to our website, kxly.com, for all the details.
Pride is on full display at Riverfront Park. This new mural showing the Progress Pride flag is here just in time for Spokane's Pride Festival this weekend. Organizers, though, are prepared for backlash. Last year, 31 members of the white nationalist group Patriot Front were arrested near North Idaho Pride Alliance's Pride in the Park event. This year, at least 417 anti-LGBTQ bills have already been introduced around the country. That's why this year's Pride Parade theme is Never Going Back. Organizers say they already have safety measures in place ahead of this weekend's events. They are working closely with local police to make sure everyone is both celebrated and protected. You can find more information in our story on kxly.com. And again, a weather alert day. Mark will run down your forecast right after this.